What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day. High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, Outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm? Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave? Ugh, there were rats down here.
Hello everybody, welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now this is a game that I've had for a little bit, but I've never played it. Because I was saving it for a Let's Play. Now, I was going to save it until after we finished Assassin's Creed Origins, but I needed a new game for Mondays, and it was sitting there taunting me like, you haven't played me yet, so I decided to play it.
Looks tight.
This will be,
but I can get through.
I guess it really didn't matter. Square to toggle crouch, circle
This
is
must be a
dive. I
ruin of the
imagine that'll
metal
come in
world.
handy.
One of the old places.
So this, I'll be playing this blind past the first hour. And I say that because I have seen the first hour or so of this, but I will say that may not be accurate because I never saw up to that point right there. Like that first cutscene where she gets named, never saw that. They started it at the second cutscene where she's going to give the berries to the mean lady. So what I know about this game is about half of the animals are robots. And you kill them. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's like a big T-Rex thing that apparently is really hard to fight. I did a little bit of research before I started this just to be like, hey, what I got like to like look for
Rost
like,
said
collectibles and
never
that.
go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
But from what I gathered, it shouldn't be too bad for me. Now I know that there's collectibles, but they're all like overworld ones. There are certain ones that are locked behind story missions. I'm guessing this, but you can return to all of them after you do the main story. I'm assuming this is going to be one of those places, but at the same time, there is another type of it's a collectible, but it's not, you know, where it's like it's a collectible, but it doesn't get, ooh, that looks pretty in there. But it doesn't get tracked as a collectible, which is the there's something called data points. There's like text data points and I guess holograms and whatnot, which do get tracked. They do get recorded, but they don't count towards the 100% of the game. So I don't know whether or not, like, because like I don't know how they get tracked. Like I don't know if it's like, hey, you have this many of this many data points, or if it's just like, you know, if you don't, or if it's just like in order of the way you found them or something, right? And if that's what it is, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll probably read the ones I come across, but not worry about it
Something up ahead.
overly. As for how much of this game I'm going to show, obviously it's hard to judge right now because I haven't really got to the game yet.
What's that?
But
A dead person.
yeah, it looks like it. But I imagine at this point, I'm going to say main quests and side quests. Now, there is another thing I know of called errands in here. I'll probably show at least one of those, and we'll see exactly what doing an errand entails as to whether or not I'll leave them in there. Because errands sound like Radiant quests from like Oblivion or Elder Scrolls. Which is just like quests that you're going to be given constantly. That are just ways to like make extra money or build your reputation with people or something. But we'll see, I guess.
Oh.
It sounds like sounds will be coming out of my controller during this, which will probably not fuck up my audio too bad, considering it didn't really seem to bother anybody for The Last of Us, where they had recorders that never played audio in the game. They just played it through your controller, which was an odd choice. As far as I can tell, this is basically her eagle vision that she gets, and that most games have, you know, since Assassin's Creed. Or at least as far as I know, Assassin's Creed was the first one to do it.
How does it do this?
So yeah, you just do that, and then it lets you see specific things. So this is one of those games where it's like, hey, technology advanced so far, and then everything got fucked up. So, you know, we're going to be getting like little bits and pieces of technology here and there, such as this thing I know we get and we'll probably end up using a lot. I know that there's skill trees. Hopefully there will be one to let me walk around a little bit faster while I use it, because let me tell you, damn, she's slow when she uses that. Can I climb out of here? Oh, look at that. I can... Oh, well. Okay, so I don't climb necessarily. I jump. Oh. Is that like a thing? I don't... Okay. Apparently I don't go that way. There's a lot of options to turn on here. I am playing on easy, not normal, just because it's one of those games that... While I do enjoy a challenge, I feel like I would much rather enjoy the story of this game than the challenge of it. I don't know how to interact with anything here. Like, I don't... Like, do I just... Oh, nope. Okay, so that's jump. That's crouch. That's dive. What does triangle do? Triangle doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Because, I mean, there's got to be something, right? As for all the data points in that, I highly doubt that I'll be showing a huge amount of those. If I had to guess, I would say that I'll probably, even if I try and find them all, if they're stored in the game in a way that, like, I can play them back afterwards, or, like, I can look them up easily and know which ones are new, I may go through them all. Like, each time I start up the game, I'll be like, hey, since the last time I've played, I've collected these, and then just, like, go through whatever I've... Oh, what's that?
Shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
Secure encryption with port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. All right.
More lights.
Oh, I see. Electromagnetic security interface unavailable. Okay. All right, so this looks like it'll just reveal stuff to me. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess turn it clockwise. That. Oh, I get it. So it shows what the hololock needs to look like. I see. So I need to find one of those so that it shows me what the lock needs to... Got it. Got it. That makes a lot more sense. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to the first thing. Also, one of the things that I turned on was the waypoints in the game. They actually have two...
The door changed color too.
What was that little box that appeared? They actually have two different settings for them. They have... I actually don't remember what the settings were. What is that? 1? Okay. They have one setting where...
It did it.
You just... like, the waypoint is just placed wherever you're going. And then they have another one where it shows you where it's going. Alright, now how do I interact with these? I collect? Oh. Okay.
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm guessing then that you just focus on the point, I guess? And that will allow you... Okay, I see. I guess so? I don't know. That seems like a weird way to do it, just focus on it, but instead of like an actual like button prompt when you get it in your sights, but... Okay, well now I feel like I don't want to do this because that's going down. I don't know if there's a sprint button or anything. Is there a... Got a little sprint button there, girl? No? Maybe? If I just focus on it. It's really far away, though. I mean, that's got to be the thing there. But that one might be too far away. Okay, well, then I imagine I end up coming back this way. So if that's how the... Like, I'm assuming that's a data point. If I had to guess. Obviously can't tell for sure. Also, don't know if like it. No, because I don't think I need that up to view the or to have them appear on my compass because I didn't have it up when the first one appeared. When either of them appeared, I was just walking into the room. Scan the device.
It's got a device.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Yeah. Alright, so I noticed that that was 1 out of 22. So that must be the hologram collectibles, I guess. Is that a clock, I'm guessing? It's backwards for some reason. Okay. I don't... See, it's one of those games where... If I wasn't doing the video in it, I would just honestly probably just live in that mode, no matter how slow it made me walk. I'm trying to figure out sprint as well, but I don't... She doesn't really seem to have any... Oh, wait. What about... Okay. Pause. Okay, we're going this fast. Oh, there we go. It's clicking the stick, as usual. Now then, do I have a map is the thing, right? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I hope. I do. All right. Okay, so I got stairs there, stairs there, stairs there. That's where I'm going. Okay, so then if I'm looking at the room right now, right, that would be over here, right? Like that would be in there. So that would be past the stairs. Okay, so then that leads me to believe that either you do come back to this place, because I'm assuming that's like a thing that you pick up. So either you do come back to this place later, or I'm just being dumb. But these things don't look very sturdy. Like that looks like something that you could break if you had a weapon. So I'm going to assume that I just come back to this place later. Like later on in the story. Because like I said, it did say that there was nothing that you couldn't miss anything, that you could come back to any area that you've been to before later on. So I'm guessing that there's going to be quite a few things. Well, maybe not quite a few things, but a couple things that I miss here. As far as I know, there isn't really any like utility abilities. I want to say, like, you should be able to get everything in an area.
Well, Happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, Am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Alright. So all of these are, and like, that's why it's like one of those things, right? In an open world game, especially doing a Let's Play in it, it's like, do you want to show all of those? Because on one hand, it's like, it's a little bit whatever, but then at the same time, it is backstory to the thing, right?
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Oh, that guy shot himself. Okay, so I gotta say, I am enjoying the fact that the collectibles appear on the compass. You don't need to use the thing to find them. You just need to use the thing to collect them. That's nice. Oh my. Is there a circle filling in around that?
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
I don't know, it's con or something. Or do I need to... Oh, okay, I need to target the hologram itself.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Oh, that guy didn't sound very happy. Okay, there's that guy over there. Yeah, there's one here. Okay, I finally get it.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well.
Yes,
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine.
Okay, that's only a little creepy. So it's weird to me that you don't target the thing, but you have to target the hologram.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress. And the way you smiled, I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
Jackson Fry.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Okay, some kind of preacher man, it seems. Or at least a religious dude, if not a preacher himself.
Aloy! Are you down there? He found me. Rost found me.
Well, of course he did. He is your dad.
Down
He will
here.
find you.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hey, up we go.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come.
That was like nothing for him.
Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
This guy sounds really familiar to me. Like I've seen him in other stuff before. I think I'm gonna look him up real quick while the cutscenes play.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
Yeah, that guy's been in a few things I've seen and done. I mean, he was in my Batman
The
game as
wilds can
Bane,
be
the
dangerous,
Telltale
Aloy.
series I did.
You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch, and I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
15% health.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
That's neat. So
Where
I'm assuming
are
different
we?
plants and that'll give
This
you different
valley is
percentages
just a
in there.
part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Like the Thunderjaws. I know those are big bad guys. I think they're like the big bad enemies. Cannot use my bow yet. In fact,
Further
I don't
downriver,
see her
we'll
bow.
find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
Their power must be respected, and I imagine that at some point in the game you're just going to be like,
Aloy,
oh,
a
you're
machine's
just going
coming.
to be like, fuck
Crouch and
you, I
follow
can
me
take
into the
all
tall
of you
grass.
on. Now, I know that there's like different levels to the gear you can get in here, and I think for the most part you actually have to like buy it.
There.
Like it's not even like you
Now stay
upcraft your
low.
own
Little
gear.
one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze if you are to survive in the wilds. I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Okay. Now I know that Watchers are like the main
Oh,
robot
another
I
one.
think that you come
Let
across.
it pass.
Or at least like they're like not necessarily like the weakest
back
one,
this way.
but they're
The
not
slower
like
you
they're
move,
not this.
the
They're,
quieter
I
you
don't know,
be.
because like the things that we're about to go
Crouched
hunt, I
walking
think
is
are
quieter
considered the
than
weakest
upright.
ones. As you move, what? I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Wait for it.
Okay. No, there's like that little
That's the last of them.
spot
Let's
in the
move
middle that doesn't have any tall grass on it, but it's surrounded by tall grass. So I'm going to assume that I will be safe there as well as... Okay,
You
so
did
that's a
well.
little eye there.
They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Now the question is there like an amount that thing can be open? Like, will it slowly open as you become more visible, or is it just either open or closed?
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
Why are we hunting? Like, I know that there's like regular animals in this game too, like pigs and foxes and that. Why would we not? Oh, sure, I'll get some fucking tree here. Why not? Why would we be hunting machines if, like, well, I guess he's just showing us how to survive, right? So we need to know how to take down the machines, right?
There. See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Yeah.
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
Well, yeah, it's not like they have very far that they can go, right? What is that? Rock.
Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow.
I mean, you think those will do. You obviously don't know me. Okay, and then that shows... Oh, I'm not making very much sound. Granted, I am a tiny little girl right now, so, I mean, that makes sense. Sprint. Yeah. Okay, I got you now. How many fucking rocks can this girl hold? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, more health. That'll be important. It says 15%. Okay, so the green bar underneath is how much health I can heal. Right? Like, that's what I'm getting
Stop
from
wasting
this.
time.
That's a good way to do it. Because I was honestly just looking for, it's like, how do I know how much I
over here
can heal if it doesn't chill me? Run.
Aloy, come now.
I'm coming, Rost. Calm your fucking ass down, boy.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Okay.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
Yeah, I already did. Thanks, though. Ah. You got. Boop.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
Loop the watcher.
Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Uh-huh. One moment. I would like to get the rest of these. I like the markers on the screen. Now, the only question is will those markers go away once I have as much as I can hold of something? So, like, if I can't gather any more ridgewood, because I'm assuming there's going to be a limit to it, will it then...
Harvest the kill, Aloy. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Right. Using right... And then to quick craft hunter arrow. Okay. Okay, so I can hold
Good.
20 hunter.
You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
There's a plant over here. Now, obviously, until I learn exactly how much she can hold, it'll be hard to tell. Like, we won't be able to tell if the thing goes away, but I really hope it's one of those... That's going to be a thing where it's like, it'll tell you whenever something you can collect is near, like crafting ingredients and that, until
Here,
you can't hold any
stay
more
low
crafting
on the grass
ingredients.
and be quiet.
What are you?
It is time to make your first kill, Aloy. A Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter, if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
Yeah, but she's gonna cheat. Okay.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way. Hit! Keep firing!
Nice. Owned by a little girl. Fuck you, Strider. Little bitch. Oh, I obtained Blaze. Oh, it was a Blaze canister, right?
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again.
I don't know, I think I
What was
did
that?
pretty good.
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Why? I thought you didn't care and that we should ignore him. Okay, you took a really weird path through there, which made me take a weird path because I thought I was gonna need to walk along the rock or the log, and I didn't. So I've seen up to the point where she gets older, like where the main game basically begins, and then I think one side quest. So I haven't seen a huge amount of this game, and we're not even gonna make it that far this time, because obviously the Let's Play I watched, you know, they cut out quite a bit. I mean, like I said, they cut out that entire first cutscene where the opening credits rolled.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and they will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
Want to bet?
Aloy!
Man, I wonder if they did that so that you couldn't just pop an arrow into things. Listen here, dude. She's gonna fucking save him. And prove to you. Let's highlight the track.
I need to move slowly and quietly so I can sneak past them.
Yeah, okay, now go back that way, because then as you're on your way back that way... I'm not making any sound though. I'm good. Just need this. I mean, I guess I could have went there in theory, but... Okay, so if you're crouched...
Can't let them see me.
If you're crouched, you'd make 0 noise. Okay, so you have 2 meters, you have... Where the hell fuck is this? That's a weird fucking path. Just checking that out. The horse, I should be good, but I don't want to risk this guy right now. So I'll wait for him to get over here. I'm assuming he'll check me out and then fuck off, and then I can make it to the next area. See, now it's games like this, right, where it's like every stealth game ever, it takes a little bit usually to figure out how blind everything is. Because everything that can detect you in any game whatsoever
Got to be careful.
is fucking partially, if not completely blind, and can only see like a certain distance. Okay, there's one more watcher there. Okay, so that one... Good. I just gotta watch out for the...
I need to see their paths.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. Very visible right now if you look this way, but... You think she hides in here because she has red hair? And like if she was like a brunette or something, it wouldn't be as good? Man, these robots aren't very good. He didn't even notice that that whole tree just disappeared. Okay, now the question is he going to stop and stare? Oh, he did. Oh, now I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to wait for him to go back. I'm going to wait for him to go back. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could technically throw a rock. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it. Now, I do believe that there is an upgrade that you can get where it's like Silent Strike or something when you later, like obviously when you're grown up. Where you can kill things like from stealth, or at least do a good chunk of damage to them.
What? How is this?
Follow me.
How do you know to avoid them?
Just shut up, and you will be fine. You looking this way? Yeah. Nope. What? Their heads are weird. Can you see their eyeball through the back of their head? Dude, your hair isn't red. How are you hidden right now? Okay, keep walking there. Dumb looking robot. Nah,
how are you doing this?
Just shut up. Why would I ever tell you how I managed to do all my stuff? Just gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. Gonna go for it.
How is this possible?
Shut up. Man, these things really like to stare at fucking walls, don't they? Yeah, come on. Well, I think we're free and clear, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go back now.
So, it is no plaything.
It's a weird spot for it, right? Like, I get it because then it also gives her audio, but...
Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. But I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother!
That's that little prick.
Ugh.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose the fist, and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose brain, I think, and Aloy will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. And choose heart. I don't know. Okay, so I can knock the rock from his hands, aim for his head, or drop your rock. Well, I mean, I don't want to just drop it because he's a little prick, but I don't want to aim for his head because they already don't like me. So.
Oh! Hey!
Children, away from there! Back to picking berries!
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
I think it's time for a montage.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Level 3. Wait, how the fuck did I make it to level 3? When did I make it to level 2? Press that to unlock skills. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Silent Strike. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on small machines and humans. Deal high damage to medium enemies. Okay. Time slows when aiming during a jump or a slide. Landing from a fall or jump is completely silent and will not alert otherwise unaware enemies. While aiming, toggle that to slow down time. See, now that seems more than hunter reflexes, right? Press R1 for a high damage attack on downed enemies. That seems good. Light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor or components. Use that from the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. Target will be the closest, most centered in Aloy's view. Okay, well now that seems like it would be fairly pointless without getting the silent strike first. Speeds up healing from the medicine pouch. Additional resources when foraging. Disassemble resources and modifications into 50% of their metal shard value. Okay. Feel like I should go with silent strike first. Oh, I gotta hold X. And then probably lure call would probably be a good one. What's my second one here? Strike from above. Landing from a fall might be good. Concentration seems like it would be even better though, because you don't need to be jumping or anything, right? So you wouldn't have, because I'm assuming, because this says what, slow, it slows time while aiming, which means that you'll still be moving while you're doing it, whereas this one here, you can use it while you're standing still, and you just have to adjust for their movement, not yours. Damage on downed enemies. And I think I'm going to go with, oh, whoops. There you go, skills. I think I'm going to go with this gather, because I'm big into fucking creating my own shit. If I can do anything without having to pay for it in a game, it's done. Okay, what do I got for weapons? I got an uncommon spear. Yeah, see, like they actually have like, well, I guess the bow would just be handling, and then the ammo would have the, well, no, I'm assuming that the bow changes that as well. Which is a rare bow, actually. They start you off with a rare bow. That's nice. Okay, so then I got a spear. Okay. Outfits give you an outcast guard crafted from the materials of the embrace. Offers no extra protection. Cannot be sold. I'm guessing by this screen that it that there's only like specific armor sets. Like that there's no like upgrading your armor, and that either that or else you just can't carry a whole lot. Well, I guess it's the same as that, so maybe not. Modifications, resources, special items. Trade this token to any merchant for your special. Oh, this is probably because I got the complete edition and a scrapper lens. Okay. Okay, I can carry 10 rocks. How long? Okay, so that will be good for now. We made it through all of like the little stuff. Okay, quick save. Try it on the training dummies. Alright. Oh, and what's R2 do? Oh, heavy attack. Oh, fuck you. Boosh. Okay. So yeah, that'll be it for the first part. As expected, we did not make it to the actual game yet. Barely, well, I imagine we're basically done the tutorial at this point. Also, right here, campfires, as far as I know, that's how you fast travel, but it like costs you resources to fast travel, but there is another thing you can do. Like you can craft a fast travel pouch, which will let you fast travel once. But there's there's a golden one that you can buy that apparently is really worth it to try and get right away, so that, because then that unlocks infinite fast travel. So yeah, we'll do a manual save here, new save game. And yeah, this will be our new Monday episodes will be in this game. Like I said, I have no real way of knowing how much of this I'm going to be showing, but I imagine it will be at least the main quest and the side quests. I highly doubt that I'll show very much of, like, I imagine just like Assassin's Creed, there'll be like in between the gaps, at least like at the beginning of Assassin's Creed, in between the gaps there will be, I'll like come like after the next episode, like next episode will start right here, and then I imagine the episode after that will come back and I'll have like a bunch of shit already from playing in between. But that'll be it for this episode. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next week.